Hi, I'm Kerry.
Hi, I'm Ben.
Welcome. No doubt you're here because, like us, you know that marriage is hard.
Mm.
In fact, almost half of UK marriages currently end in divorce.
And the other 50%, just because they haven't ended in divorce, doesn't necessarily mean they're a picture of happiness. Based on the work that we do and the people that we speak to, up to 10 years of research now, really, um, only a very small percent of those marriages are very truly blissfully happy. So just because they're not the statistic of divorce doesn't mean that 50% are doing great. And as Kerry said, we are guessing that you've clicked through to watch this video because you understand how challenging marriage can be. Like, gosh, I genuinely didn't know. You know, it's not just another relationship. There's a whole lot of pressure once you start having children, you start managing budgets together, you have to make choices that sound like we rather than just me. You bring all of your own stuff to the relationship. Kerry bought her stuff, hardly any stuff, but I bought a lot of stuff. And you have to work through all that stuff, you know. And on any given day, in any given situation, all of your conditioning, all of your past, all of your beliefs, judgments, opinions, seem to appear, and it can make having the most important relationship in your life as your priority a real challenge, you know.
When we first get with our partners, actually, things are really good, aren't they? You communicate well, you're intimate, you're spontaneous, you have fun. You don't really see all of the weaknesses and all of the flaws in yourself and your partner until you get married, and a little bit further down the line, actually, as you sort of age and get comfortable with one another, but also as life evolves, as you have a family, as things are thrown at you. It might be grief and loss, financial difficulties like we had, depression, addictions. There are just so many things that are out of our control that get thrown at us, and they just poke little holes in our marriage. And out of those holes leaks patience, kindness, and love. And if we don't work to fix those holes quick enough, then we end up with gaping holes in our marriage, and then we have to seek outside help.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. And Kerry and I really just put our heads together and we said, what can we do to help people with what we talk to people that have found us about day to day, and to just put down really in video form for you guys principles that work and principles that we find a challenge to implement in your marriage, but without these pillars implemented well, you are going to find marriage harder than it has to be. You know, it is not a Hollywood picture. It does take time and investment, and you know, your wife or your husband are the most important people on the planet to you. This is the most valuable relationship you're ever going to have. So it's absolutely right that you should invest everything that you have to give in this relationship. And the really wonderful consequence of that is when you do the right stuff and you invest with the right heart, you bear some wonderful fruit together. And that's our wish for you, that you have a very happy, very fulfilling, very prosperous marriage in every sense of those words. So if you click through, if you put your email address in the box below, we'd be just delighted to send this video series to you as a 6-part video series, easily digestible. Kerry and I had a lot of fun putting them together, and the feedback was just fantastic, really. So yeah, completely free. We highly recommend, if you're not doing great in your marriage right now, watch these videos. If you're doing great in your marriage right now, watch these videos. They apply to both sides of the coin. You literally have nothing to lose. So as Kerry says, usually we're not going to spam you. It's just to have your details. We might send you some information in the future, but it's just our wish to make use of the great work that we've done, and to benefit as many people as possible.
Yeah. Enjoy.
Enjoy.